you ready for some awesome breakdowns with Scott and Sean? It's time for 6 Minute Abs. Step into my office.
Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of 6 Minute Abs, awesome breakdowns with Scott and Sean. We're here breaking down Bravo Squad 4 today. I'm going to kick us off with a one-hole Buster Martin drafting in the top spot. He took Jahmyr Gibbs right out the gate, Jonathan Taylor, and James Cook. What a trio right there at running back. Waited till the fourth round to start his receivers, attacked with Chris Olave, Zay Flowers, and Jalen Waddle. That's a nice, solid start. And then Josh Downs and DK are all going to be good players, I think, this season. So that's a really good room right there, too. Sam Darnold, Tyler Shuck, and Jacoby Brissett, all three are starters, and waiting till the sixth round and still ending up with three starters. Pretty good move there, too. I like Jake Ferguson in the ninth round also. So that really does fill out a pretty solid setup there with Stevenson and Price to fill out those three running backs we talked about. The only concern I have is the depth at tight end, sitting there with Dalton Schultz. But other than that, I think this team has a chance to compete as long as the injuries don't hurt.
Coming at 1-2, we have our good old buddy Trader Clem, and he starts out with a hero RB build with Bijan Robinson. Really like that right there. CeeDee Lamb all the way at the end of the second round to me is a steal. He always puts together a pretty good quarterback room. Dak Prescott, he stacked him with Lamb, Bo Nix, and then Fernando Mendoza is his third quarterback. I think that's a real good pick. It's a even though he's a rookie quarterback, he's gonna start in Vegas, so there's some upside there. The receiving core is, like I said, with CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice way down in the sixth round is to me is a steal. Dallas Goedert is his tight end. AJ Brown are not bad. Little too many rookies for my liking, but I think this team could finish definitely in the upper top four.
Absolutely, especially because you forgot about my number one tight end, Colson Loveland. But let's move on. We'll go to the 3-hole. Our buddy Keys Louise takes Josh Allen right there. Two running backs, and then finally Josh Allen goes off the board in the 3-hole. He ended up taking Pat Mahomes, and then all the way down at the very bottom, he got Nussmeier. So I'm a little concerned about the depth at the quarterback room, but those are two really solid top guys right there. So hopefully you don't need any more than that. Jeremiah Love, Travis Etienne, and then down here with a couple more rookies and Johnson and Allen and Benson and Randall. I'm just not 100% sold on the depth there. Another non-depth having position. That's scary, scary, scary. Nico Collins, Ladd McConkey, Michael Wilson, Tyson, Boston, Bell. Those are all good guys on the top, and then a lot of rookie shoots on the bottom there. So, again, depth is another concern. Sam Laporta, George Kittle, Mason Taylor. Finally, he's got some good depth on his team there, especially with Mason Taylor and Cade Otton in the end. So I do like this team a little bit. I'm just a little concerned about the depth. It's probably not going to hold up since so many positions don't have the depth.
All right, coming in at 1-4, we got the truck driver, and I really like this team a lot. The quarterback room, Jackson Dart in the third round, to me is a huge steal. He acquired the Minnesota quarterback room in Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy. Running backs, Ashton Genty in the second round. Breece Hall way down at the fifth round. To me is a steal. Blake Corum, touchdown upside there. J.K. Dobbins, he is the starter in Denver. And I do like Braylon Allen. He did get the handcuff with Breece Hall, so he has that running back room wrapped up. The receiving room, Jamar Chase at 104. Emeka Ibuka, very nice value there. Marvin Harrison, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson. Really like that a lot. And Harold Fannin, everybody knows I like him. So the truck driver, I really like this team. I really want to see how this team plays out. So I expect this team to finish in the top four.
Ooh, look at that. Top four from a top four drafter. Puka Nacua, Tet McMillan, Garrett Wilson starts out the 5-hole with KB95's team. I do like that receiving room. He snuck Jalen Hurts in there in the second round as well, so he got himself a really solid starting quarterback and then came back with Cam Ward, CJ Stroud to get two more good starters there. So I really do like the way that he started out this draft with those players. But don't let me forget that running back room because he attacked it in the fifth round with Quinshon Judkins and Zach Charbonnet. I do think will play well this year, especially towards the end when it really matters. Tony Pollard, James Conner can help fill that void until then. So he does have that available as well. I do like his Ricky Pearsall, Travis Hunter, Jawan Jennings threesome right there that he took in the 10th, 11th, and 12th round. I think that fills out a solid wide receiver room. And then sneaking Tyler Warren in the middle at 6'8", all the way down to his next guy at Cole Kmet, which is a little concerning. Otherwise, I think this is a team that is going to be competitive as long as his tight end room stays healthy.
All right, coming in at 106, we got Jackie Moon, 07, another team that I really like. The quarterback room with Drake May, Bryce Young, and Michael Penix, who's fighting for a job there in Atlanta. The running back room, You got Saquon Barkley, Javonte Williams. I don't like Fungi, but I love Kyle Monangai. We got Jalen Warren and Tank Bigsby. He could be sneaky down the road if Saquon gets hurt, so that's why he ended up using a handcuff on him. Tight end room with Brock Bowers, Travis Kelce, Theo Johnson, and Michael Mayer, who I really like. Again, he attacked that tight end room in Las Vegas. And then the receiving position, I think, is very deep on this team with Pickens, Burton, Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Higgins, who I really like, and Tyler and Horton. Don't remember his first name. I'm drawing a blank. Torrey Horton. I think that could be a sneaky ad right there in Seattle wide receiver room. So Jackie Moon, I really like this team a lot. Should compete for the top 2. I said top 2 spots.
Awesome. Good job, Jackie Moon, getting Scott tongue-tied on a name. We always love that. B. Drake, 86, drafted in the 7 hole. Joe Burrow, Malik Willis. Those are his top 2 quarterbacks, all the way down to Aaron Rodgers. If he plays, he'll be a good pickup way where he took him. Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, down again with Gainwell, Jonathan Brooks. He's got some depth there. I do like that team, especially the starting 2-0. T. Higgins, Devontae Adams. I love both those picks where he took them. DK Metcalf, Lemon, Concepcion are all going to be solid players, I think, this year, especially depending on where Lemon and Concepcion fall. Concepcion might end up in Buffalo, which could be awesome for this team. To Tucker Kraft, Aronde Gadsden, those are some really, really good tight ends to fill out that room. You don't need much more than that, but he still did it anyway and getting Hunter Henry. So I really think this team is great. B. Drake, 86. I think you might be the top guy.
Wow. There you go. Coming in at 1-8, we got Mr. HL208. Start off with his receiving room, who I really like, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Devontae Smith with A.J. Brown probably out the door. He's the new number 1. Mike Evans goes to San Francisco. Wendell Robinson goes to Tennessee. And Romeo Doubs goes to New England. So a lot of players with new teams. Really like this receiving room. The running back room, Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Krosky Merritt, Tyler Algier is a new home in Arizona. So kind of really like that running back room. And then obviously the quarterback room I'm always looking at with Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, and then Tua Tagovailoa could be fighting for a job with Michael Penix in Atlanta. The only problem with this team is he waited a little long at the tight end spot with Chigo Okonkwo, who's now in Washington. Jake Tonjan should early work in San Francisco until Kittle comes back. So do I like this team? I do like it for more of a middle team, not really a team that's going to push for the top.
All right. Lucky McBlue takes Lucky Trey McBride. That is a theme that we are seeing on a regular basis. If they end up in this 8, 9, 10 hole, Trey McBride will be on Lucky McBlue's team. So I don't hate it. Like I said, I don't hate it at that point. It's not a bad move in a 0.5 TEP. He also got Kincaid and Sadiq. I'm sorry, she also got Kincaid and Sadiq in there too. So that's a really solid room. I like that a lot. Justin Jefferson, Christian Watson, Alec Pierce are some strong receivers at the spots that they get taken. And then don't forget, you got Michael Pittman, Matthew Golden, Khalil Shakir, all players that are expected to have roles in their offense. Cam Scattaboo, Bayshal Tootin, Woody Marks, all fun names to say and good running backs to watch. There'll be a lot of fun for this player. So I do think this team has another shot at competing. Matthew Stafford, Jordan Love, don't let me forget that quarterback room, all the way down to some guys that might play, including this guy right down here, Jameis Winston, because we know that quarterback in front of him loves to run the ball. So what a good team here for Lucky McBlue. I do think that draft in the 9 hole, you might have a shot at being in the top 3.
All right, coming in at 110, we got TJ Hot Dogs, and just to let everybody know, we are looking for speech classes going forward. So anybody that teaches speech, please reach out to me. I'd love to sign up for your class. So coming in, like I said, the wide receiver room looks very nice with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze, and Parker Washington, who's sneaky there in Jacksonville. Really like that a lot. The running back room with Chase Brown, Travion Henderson, Chuba Hubbard, who has a backfield to himself now, and Tyrone Tracy. Don't forget about him. Really like that running back room. And then the quarterback room, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, and Shadur Sanders, who everybody poops on, but I really like Shadur going forward. And Brandon Strange, very underrated tight end with Mark Andrews, with no longer having Isaiah Likely to fight targets for. Going forward, TJ Hot Dogs, I really like this team going forward. You are going to compete, my friend.
Oh man, he's definitely competing for the most messed up names in the entire draft breakdowns because Scott definitely ruined about 3 or 4 of those players' names right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for him. Jimmy Wojo drafted in the 11th hole. Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, plus 3 quarterbacks. Gotta love that room right there, especially being that he waited until the 5th and 9th round, respectively, take his 2 and 3 guy. Christian McCaffrey, Ken Walker, DeAndre Swift, Rico Dowdle, all the right names for all the right running backs. I love it. Good job, Jimmy Wojo, in that room. Drake London, Jameson Williams, Chris Godwin, Isaac Tesla, Pat Bryant. Yes, I'm saying all their full names for a reason. Way to go in that room. Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely. What another good room. Jimmy Wojo, another Jimmy Wojo style drafting team that will be a top contender.
Flippity. All right, coming in at 112, we have Young Houseboat, and he started off with 2 great quarterbacks, running quarterbacks with Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson. Topped it off with Geno Smith, now back in for the Jetropolitans. The running back room, we have King Henry, Omarion Hampton, Bucky Irving. Really like that running back room right there. And then look at these wide receivers: AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, now in Buffalo, and Cortland Sutton. Wrapping up the tight end room with TJ Hockenson, Juwan Johnson, who I really like there, and David Njoku right now does not have a team. But Young Houseboat seems to always put some really nice teams together. And like I said, getting James Daniels and Lamar Jackson that late is just a flat out steal. I look for this team to compete for the top 3 spots. Welcome, Young Houseboat, to the top spot.
Well, look at that, guys. We needed some more bloopers, and we got them. So this is going to be a fun one right here. Please listen to the whole thing because you're going to miss out if you don't. Please also like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. This was Bravo Squad 4's breakdown with a lot of fun and a lot of goofy. Please come back for more. We'll see you guys next time.
Let's go! Thanks for watching 6 Minute Ads. Please like and subscribe to Sudden Death Fantasy Sports.